Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another video where I'll be working on the RSX. If you're just checking the channel out, this is my 2006 RSX. It is currently undergoing construction. The tranny is out, as you can see. Alright, so what I'm doing to the car is I'm converting it from an automatic to a manual. The way the car should have came from the factory. Or, I don't know, the way I should have bought it. It's okay though. Right now we're doing this. Here goes the two transmissions. Right here you got your automatic transmission. And on this side, you got your standard transmission. Now I don't know if you can tell, I have the automatic on a dolly because that thing is very heavy compared to this one. This one I know is about, I think 105 pounds. That one, definitely much heavier. I'm not sure by how much, but definitely much heavier. I had to put on a dolly just to roll it around. But you can see the size difference. Now I tried to put them pretty much side by side. That one's sitting a little higher, but you can still see the difference. That looks like a little baby compared to this one. So that's that. Yesterday I was just prepping the flywheel. I had to put these pins in. I still gotta work on it a bit. I did not have access to a press, so I used a hammer and actually worked out just fine. One of the pins I kind of mushroomed out just a little bit, just enough to make it harder for the pressure plate to go on, but it's not a big deal. I will take my Dremel with the sand off wheel and just sand it down a bit, and that should work out just fine. Here goes the pressure plate. The brand that I'm using is XZ. Oops. I should have everything I need to do this today. So at least put the clutch in. Got my throwout bearing. I haven't taken that out yet because I haven't needed to. Here goes the clutch disc inside this box. All right, fix that up. Now the pressure plate seats on there nicely. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. Hopefully be able to put this transmission in today. As far as the transmission, there's a couple things I have to move over. Like, now that I'm looking at it, the automatic transmission has a front mount right here, but I'm not sure where it would go on that one. We've got some threads right here, so it looks like something bolts in there, but I'm not sure if it's a different mount. It looks like it could be, I don't know. But once it's in the car, I can figure that out later. Another thing is the bracket for the rear mount right here. Now I do have a rear mount for the manual transmission because they're different, so I have to get that one and put it on here. Alright, so I installed my innovative mount. The only issue I ran into is when it came from taking off the old bracket on the automatic transmission. The bolts are different. They're shorter on the automatic transmission, so on the manual transmission I need longer bolts. So you got two bolts here. There's one that goes right in here, and this one is too short, So I gotta get another one of those, and then there's another one that goes, actually there's two. There's two that go in here, one here and one here, and those are both too short too. So I gotta get some of those. All right, so took the flex plate off. So the bolts are different from the manual transmission bolts. On the automatic transmission bolts, they have AT on it. I don't know if that's popping up. The manual bolts, they have F12. They have the same socket size, 17, 12 point. But when you notice, the manual transmission fly bolts are just a bit longer. So you're gonna need new bolts for the flywheel. Right now I'm gonna get working to putting that in. When putting these bolts in, you wanna use a blue thread locker to avoid the bolts backing out under vibration. When you do this, you want to stop the crankshaft pulley from moving. So on the other side, I put a 19mm socket with a breaker bar on it, just to wedge it somewhere, so that way it will stop the engine from spinning. Because once you start doing this, the engine's going to want to rotate. So if you do it that way, it will stop it, so you'll be able to torque them down. See if I have some brake cleaners so I can clean this off before I start putting the clutch on and the pusher plate. Alright peoples, it's been a few days. I went to Home Depot to try to get some bolts to mount up this bracket to the transmission, and unfortunately I was not able to find some, but I did order some on eBay. I found the OEM bolts that go to this, so I'm gonna throw this on, put that on. I think right now I'm just gonna prep the transmission, put this bracket on, put the fork on, clean this up, try to clean that up in there, put the boot on for the fork, that's brand new, throw out bearing, put that on, grease it up, and get it ready to go in the car. But I think I'll end the video once I finish doing this, and then I'll start that on another video. Alright, let's do it. Alright guys, that is it. I sprayed some part cleaners / degreaser all over the inside of the bell housing. Cleaned it up the best I could. Greased up the spline. Greased up the bearing. Made sure not to put too much grease. I know that they said if you put too much, as it's spinning, it'll spin everywhere and get all over the clutch, and they say it'll wear it out faster, so made sure to only just grease it just enough. And got the shifter fork in there, or the throw out bearing fork. Put a little bit of grease there too. Everything seems to be working nicely. And also this bracket is on, along with the rear motor mount that's on there too. So I would say this transmission is ready to go in the car. So I got the clutch in, transmission's done, time to put it in. Alright guys, I just want to say thank you for watching the video. If you like it, leave a like at the bottom, comment below. I make sure to respond to the comments. Just drop by, say hello, or ask me a few questions about the car. I'll be glad to answer those. And subscribe. I'll be finishing up this car hopefully by the end of this month. I would love that. And I cannot wait to take it out. And it should be exciting. Alright guys, enjoy your day. Have a good one. Alright.